Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Tea Time with a Medium. This is Angeline bringing you upbeat and positive vibrations and insights to help you face and move through your current obstacle. And what I'm going to do first is prepare our two piles here. Actually, our three piles here. Ooh, I feel like we're ready. And you're going to choose the pile that you're most drawn to. And if you're having trouble, this is 1, 2, and 3, I'm actually going to lay down these beautiful seals that I use in my artwork. And this is the dragonfly, a symbol of beauty in so many cultures, and also a sign of moving beyond obstacles, beyond challenges. Beautiful dragonflies with their ethereal wings, translucent and glistening. That's pile number 1. And for pile number 2, this is a beautiful tree. Notice how the roots are visible here. And roots are so deep in the earth so that the branches can spread and grow leaves. This is the tree for pile number 2. Eternal life, connection, family tree, if you will. And for pile number 3, we have the lotus, a symbol of compassion, meditation, unfolding, surviving and blooming despite obstacles, as the lotus grows in mud but develops beautiful petals, so sturdy. That's pile number 3. So my spirit friends, my soul circle, pick the pile that you're most drawn to and be sure to click the times below and I will see you in your reading. Hey there, pile number 1. You picked the dragonfly, symbol of beauty and overcoming challenges and obstacles. Let's see what the oracle has to say for you. Oh, mending. This is the card of mending. Healing. Look at how this little girl is looking up into the sky. She's looking up into the sky to receive inspiration on how to heal, to bring pieces back together, back to a cohesive sense of unity and togetherness. If you like numerology, we have the number 5 and 2, 52. Maybe you are in your 50s. Maybe you wish you were in your 50s. Maybe you're experiencing a moment of dynamism and a moment of coming into partnership. That is your mending card. So let's set that aside while I pull some cards for you. So this is advice that will be helping you to take action or simply to reflect. Who knows? Let's see what the card has to say for you. What is the advice to help pile number 1 people to confront the issue and help them move forward? There we are. Ah, the rider. The Star. Hmm. Messages, letter, book, and bear. Hmm. So, in your current situation, it seems that you are working through a healing. You are working through bringing pieces together. You are maybe working on receiving guidance for how you can begin to magnetize the disparate pieces in your life so that you can assemble them and feel a sense of unity. And the oracle cards have a message to help support you in that process. And here I see that you're going to work on delivering inspiration and communicating it in a way to reveal, I want to say, major truths. The central card here is about messages. Any written form of communication. Could be text messages, could be letters. We see that there is encouragement here for you to bring forth inspired communication that results in knowledge, perhaps, that will protect people or those that are around you, or serve to really bring together, because we're talking about mending, bringing together resources of protection, of sustenance. So, delivering messages of sustenance, protection in this process of mending. And the information that you are being asked to work with here, it is divine, because the sun represents divine direction, represents navigation, clarity. And the book here, we're looking at revealing big secrets, revealing what is hidden knowledge. This, I feel, is the outcome of taking this advice to bring forth inspired communication on things that are hidden or maybe things that are unknown, aspects of your subconscious or what is held within you, the key that is going to bring the nurturing and the healing and the protection and the power, feeling your power through communication. And it, remember here, could be through writing of some kind. So, mending through words, healing through phrases, using words to heal. And because you chose the dragonfly, I'm going to say that overcoming obstacles for you as you face this challenge will be through finding the beauty of communication. I hope that was helpful for you. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any messages that are meant just for you. Hey, Pile 2, Spirit Friends, Soul Circle, you picked the Tree of Life. Bonds of community, family tree, deep roots that allow for tall tree, broad leaves, reaching outward, a sign of stability. A sign of slow healing. This is how I understand the tree. So let's see what this oracle has to say for you. Oh, we're looking at soulmates. A beautiful vision here of two penguins holding the key to the other one's heart. Did you know that penguins are soulmates because they mate for life? And actually, the one partner, the father in this case, the male, carries the egg that the female or the mother lays, and he carries it to term, keeps it warm. Soulmates. So this tells me that you are perhaps working with a situation in which you are finding connection with another person, perhaps with a group. I say that because we have the number 4 and 1. And if you like numerology, we can talk a little bit about that. 4 is a nice whole number. If you think of a table, a square table or rectangular table, dinner table, where you have 2 people sitting on one end and 2 on the other, it's a nice, even, solid number. Makes a square. Square has 4 sides. But with a 1 here, we're looking at new beginnings. We're looking at also individuation in relationships within the community of the 4. So soulmates here is letting me know that there's probably some sort of initiative in your life right now where you are trying to find wholeness, or you are connecting with a community, or connecting perhaps with one partner. Or more importantly, what is happening here is you are connecting with yourself. It is through meeting other people and engaging with others that we learn the most about ourselves. So we have 41 and soulmates. Well, we begin to open ourselves up to the energy of moving within a group, but also finding our individual self, our values, our sense of self-worth, what we bring to the community. We're asking the Oracle to give us advice on how best to proceed so that we can walk our highest path of spiritual wellness, keeping in mind that oneness is when we follow our intuition. We cannot give to the group unless we're able to give to ourselves. So the cards are ready to give us very direct advice on how best to proceed here. So here are your cards, my tree people. Pile number 2. You've chosen this pile because the advice that is trying to find itself to you, trying to find the right path to you, what they want to say is, so seeing we have mountain here, mountain next to dog with clouds, heart, emotions, and the coffin. And you know, as a medium, I always tell you, be not afraid of death, for it is a transition. It is an awakening. Yes, it is the closing of one door, but another door is opening. I feel that this is telling you how to bring closure into your life. And what I see here immediately is that the emotional satisfaction that you seek is best gained through seeing difficult adversaries as regular people. The people who bring you difficulty in your life, who really grate on your nerves, they are actually helping you to clarify how you really and to bring closure to you in regard to how you are to understand your place in a community. So another way to think of it is you are an individual within the larger network of our human spiritual race. And connecting to people can be difficult, especially if they are grating on your nerves. Let's look at the mountain signifies enemies. It signifies difficulties, challenges, obstacles, but it also signifies making the choice to seek time alone emotionally. So those who bother you or present a condition for you to emotionally feel either isolated in their presence because they're not able to sense your feelings, or you are in their presence and it doesn't sit well with you. You don't want to be with them. You're learning to find your soulmates right now. You're learning to find your group, your number 4. And remember, number 1 means that it's a beginning. You are at a beginning, trying to set down your roots and find a way to plod through, with the dog here, plodding through the uncertainties of how you feel. And with the coffin card here, endings, closure, I feel that perhaps you are seeking soulmates or seeking connection because you want to bring emotional heart here, emotional closure to something that has recently happened or something that you carry with you that continues to bring you confusion or maybe depression. I do believe that the cards are saying go ahead and take some time for yourself. Know that establishing a routine for yourself, day in, day out, is going to be really helpful for you in clarifying feelings that might not be comfortable or might not be something that's feelings that might not sit well with you, but that with this card here, oh look, we have hearts here and here. I get it. The key to understanding what you need emotionally, the key to understanding the community or the other partner that you should be with is really understanding what you want. Is understanding where you're going to invest your emotional energy, where you're going to set down your roots so that you can build your family tree. And this doesn't have to be a biological family. It can be a social family. It could be a new network of colleagues that you're working with. It could be a network of ideas or approaches of how you're going to understand your feelings. How about that? And that should bring you a sense of closure and quietness. How about that? Pile number 2, I wish you love and light in your journey. And I hope that that message was helpful for you. If you liked it, remember to give a thumbs up and be sure to click the subscribe button below so that you never miss any messages that are meant to find you right here, right now, just for you. Hey there, pile number 3, people, spirit friends, soul group. You have chosen the gorgeous flower of compassion, the lotus. So let's see what the oracle has to tell you right here, right now, for the situation that you are confronting. This is the Peace card. We have an egg seated, nestled in the grass, and a beautiful dove flying overhead, leaving its feathers behind, with an olive branch, seeking to make amends. Perhaps feeling fragile you are now, but know that eggshells are also super, super strong and durable because of the natural shape of the egg, the way that nature has formed it. It has made you invincible, though you may feel that you are trying desperately to seek peace, or perhaps moving through a situation where you have found your peace. Here, with the number 2 and number 3, I feel as if this card is calling upon those of you who are feeling in partnership with the 2. 2 is about pairings. 2 is about coming together with another. The 2, the duality energy of 2. With 3, which is dynamic here, makes me think that there's a progression from 2 to 3. There's a moving progression here for those of you who have picked pile number 3. Actually, I feel that I should be advising you to also look at number 2 as where you have come from. You are no longer needing the advice of number 2 because you have moved past it. Not that you are better than pile number 2 people, it's just that pile number 3, you are perhaps progressing, in a period of progression or seeking progression. So that's our oracle card. I'll leave that there. And as you meditate on the words that I speak to you now, on seeking peace, knowing that equilibrium is an active practice, that balance is an act of being in motion, for there is no moment in this life or in the next that you will ever be stuck in a place, for everything is impermanent. Feelings, people, events, they come and they go, teaching you exactly what you need to know. And the oracle has prepared advice for your current situation here. We have the lily, the rod, bird, mice, and coffin. Right off the bat, I want to show you the coffin. And you know that I am a medium here, and I always tell people that death is nothing to be afraid of. It is merely a point of transition. And this is very important because we're talking about progression here today for you. Progression, growth, and that is what this death symbolizes. There's no such thing as death, for it is only a period of transition. And I will talk about the significance of that card for you, pile 3 people, as I begin to deliver the oracle's message of advice for you now. So with Lily here, I feel that there is a sense of solitude in regard to feelings of nervousness or anxiety that are related to arguments or disputes around you, or perhaps a sense of loss, something that you've lost, or chaos that is happening in your life right now. Perhaps heated disputes about organizing aspects of your life. Could be emotional, could be an actual physical organization in the material space that is yours, that you're sharing with people. There definitely needs to be a sense of compassion here as we find equilibrium with others in the way that we communicate and express how we really feel, because there seems to be a lack of contentment in your current situation, and the cards are supporting you, pushing you, and guiding you to seek solitude from these disputes that seem to be quite routine, as you are trying to, that's right, seek solitude as you clarify the anxiety or the loss, perhaps the loss of communication, the loss of true communication that brings you, kind of communication that brings you content and solitude and peace. I see here that there is definitely something here to be said about taking refuge from this repetitive cycle of, I want to say, messy conversations, and bringing them to an end. So what that means is you can simply end the conversation. You can end the loss by ending the argument, finding peace within yourself, and simply making the choice to move from 2 people talking to 3, withholding from engaging with the other person or the other party. So, compassion, the lotus that you chose, is really compassion for yourself, seeking peace and solitude so that you can bring closure to the disputes or loss that you are experiencing. This is a journey to understand how to deliver the olive branch, to be the dove, to navigate situations, and like the feather, to just drop it, leave things behind and let it go. I hope that was helpful for you. That was a message meant just for you. If you liked it, give a thumbs up, subscribe so that you never miss any messages that are meant just for you right here, right now.